Hello crochet friends, welcome back. Working in our owl ornament, and we have finished through round 10. How did you do with all your single crochets? Here we have it. This is through 10. This is the top. This is the head going down, and we're switching our color today. So I'm going to use this, I guess it's a tan, a light tan. You do what you like. I mean, if you want a purple owl, that's great. You just do whatever works for you and what you want for your project. I'm gonna go on with the tan and show you how I'm proceeding here. So we are on round 11 and we want to make a loop, grab our yarn, and we want to pull it through our existing loop to join it in, okay? So when we join in a color like this, right, we have to hold our little tails because it gets a little squirrely, doesn't it? But at first, and then we get ourselves together and it's okay. So behind here I am holding my tails as tight as I can, and we are going to start with single crocheting. So go into your next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through two. Okay, and we are going to do for rounds 11, 12, 13, and 14, we're going to single crochet all in our new color. So we're going along just like we were. We want 30 stitches. So there's 3. And this is going to be 4. And then 5, okay? So now we're going to do this for 11, 12, 13, and 14. You should be able to release your tails. Just keep going around with your 30 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 6, and then when we get to the end of these rounds here, what we're going to do is work on the eye. So keep going, and I'll meet up with you at the end of round 14 to work on our eyes. We'll see you then. Okay, I have one more stitch left here on my work. Okay, if you have not already cut off your prior color, feel free to do that. The other brown that we were using, because we can knot that off in there now. So you can knot that off, and you can leave all those yarns, strings in there. You can do that. That's no problem because you're not going to see it, right? Okay, so now we know that we ended the brown with row 10, right? Round 10, I'm sorry. And then we started with round 11 with the tan color on mine. So whatever colors you're using, just change it up for that. But what we want to do is for the eyes, depending on what you want to use, you can use the little eyes that, how you would, hang on. I'm having a brain issue here. All of a sudden it's like you just draw a blank, right? So if you want to use the safety eyes, you would use about the 12mm safety eyes, the little black ones. Or you can use googly eyes, you can sew them on, you can do whatever you'd like. But you need this little background piece, and you make this out of felt, any kind of felt that you have. I'm gonna use this one, and obviously I need to adjust my roundness. Apparently never did very good with scissors. I don't know, I don't cut straight. But you want 2 of these ovals like this, okay? And get them as close as you can, almost to overlapping, right? If you use the little safety eyes, what you want to do is cut a slit in your white part of your felt here for the eye. Cut a slit and put the little dot, the little thing behind the eye, through the slit into your work between rounds 10 and 11, and then attach it on the other side, sewing it in, or if it has the safety part on the back, just popping that in there. So that is your eyes. If you're doing googly eyes like me, you can do one of 2 things. I'm going to do mine when I'm all done with his whole little head, because I think, 1, it'll be easier for you to see the work as I'm going along and this isn't in the way for you, and 2, I need to glue it on, and I don't know, I kind of like the googly eyes. I think it's going to be fun on this. So I'm going to hot glue these on here onto my work once I get them to a desirable oval shape. So I'm going to glue those on there, and then I'm going to hot glue, because the sticky on these never stay very well, do they? So I want to hot glue that on top of it, with them nice and close and looking cute. And then you're going to need another piece of felt later on also, or you can embroider it on, but we're going to need to make a little triangle, a little orange for his beak. So find yourself some orange felt too. I've listed all the supplies under the description, so hopefully you were able to acquire all those before we get started on our project. But do your very best on your ovals. If you have something to trace, that probably would help. But you know, try to get them both the same size, and once you get them on, I think they're gonna look super cute. But you want to attach those safety eyes between 10 and 11. So I wanted you to understand where to do it so that they sit on there properly. So that is the end of all our single crochets for round 14 of our tan color. And we're going to continue working with this tan for a little bit, so don't cut that off yet, but you can cut off your dark brown, okay? And that's it for today. We'll see you next time. Thank you, and have a joyful day.